How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing well. So today I wanted to talk about, with the holidays coming up and just some birthday ideas in general, on what to get your kiddo that might be something different and unique, especially more so for working on those fine motors. So here we go. Let's talk. My number one favorite one is, this is a great fine motor skills. This is lovely porcupine. He is by Learning Resources. You just push and pull the quills. They do have numbers on there, so you can always implement counting with your kiddo, having them put them in color coded, and then pulling them out. And then you can always time them. How fast are you at it? To make sure that they continue to stay interested in it. And this is a cool compartment, so that way you can contain all these quills, so you're not like, where did the quills go? I have lost it. Another fun game is this one. This is a lovely game. I highly, highly recommend it, especially for little kiddos. It's 18 months is what it says. It is called Play and Roll, and all you do is you roll it, and the kiddo runs to that color that it lands on, and you have different piles, and then turn the card over, and this says, for example, spin around 2 times, and they spin around 2 times. Super fun, super engaging. I really like it because my special needs kiddo doesn't feel left out, because she feels like she can just go in it as well. It's a super easy game. All they have to really know for their basics is their colors. So, and it could be just as fun as for them just to roll it and go pick up the right color card. And you might even just use that as, let's go find that color in the house and go point to that object or something if they don't quite understand the level of whatever it says to do on the card. And you can also make up your own. You can just get your own flashcards and go from there. All right, coming on is this pig. It's a great one. You can tell my pig has been worn. He has been used quite a bit. I highly recommend it. It's great. My kiddo, to be able to learn to push these little coins in, it took some time. I'm not going to lie, but he does count. He does sing. Ours is on a quite sick mode. He needs some batteries right now. But definitely highly recommend, especially if you're trying to work on those fine motors, because you can also have them work on pushing and putting it in this way, as well as moving the coin and putting it in this way. So you could do front to back, side to side, if that makes sense. Another great game for my young kiddos I highly recommend for if you're working on your fine motor skills is, of course, the lovely common stacker shapes. It's not a stacker, but the shapes sorter. And they just put this is a vintage one. I really like it. And they just push that in there. It's a great tool for them to learn their shapes. You can also do it by color. Have them put in all the red, have them put them in all the blue, green, and etc. I highly recommend that. Another really fun one, this is getting to where they're a little bit older, it's not necessarily a game, but I kind of use it as a game. Sort of. All right, but it's a lock and key mechanism. So once again, great fine motors. So for example, this is how we always implement it, because I know that Lakeshore has these really cool lock and keys as well. But I find that my kids don't seem to be as intrigued as long as this thing, if you're really trying to work on that fine motor skill building. And this same concept. So for example, I implement play like, here comes Woody. Oh, Woody, oh, help me, it's Bo Peep, I'm up here. And you just open up and be like, oh, thank you. And you can play different things. You can hide toys. They actually have pretty decent sized compartments that you can put things in. I really highly recommend this toy. It's super fun. You can create different scenarios with it. It is actually a vet thing for little animals, and you can actually use it what it's for if you want. But like I said, I use it for different things, and it's just a fun, great fine motors toy that I highly recommend if you're working on that skill for your kiddo. Another fun game, anybody who knows my Emma knows that this is one of her favorite games. Pop the Pig. We were introduced to this game at one of Emma's places where she was receiving therapy, and it is so cute. Highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's super fun. It comes with the dice, which I think my kiddo put the dice in the back part here. And you simply, what the concept is you roll it, whatever color or whatever the thing says, like you land on this, you get to choose whatever color hamburger. And on each hamburger, there's a number. So this is the purple hamburger. And you feed the pig the hamburger by looking at the number. It's important. 4. And then you hit his hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, da! I had no idea. I timed that perfectly. And that's what happens at the end. And whoever pops the pig wins. Woohoo! I won! I had no idea I was ready to do that. So, woohoo! Go me on that. Highly recommend it. Super fun. Easy to use. Great to use for like Prolo to Quo because you can use the color implement as well as the numbers. Roll the dice. Yes. So, don't be afraid to waste your money on that. I think he normally comes on sale in Black Friday. I think $10. Don't hold me to that, but sometimes he does. Another really fun game is, this one's kind of hard to find. I found it at a garage sale. As you can tell, it's kind of beat up. Is Puppy Pal Bingo. Super duper fun. Super duper fun. It's so simple. It says ages 3 and up. But my Emmy, who's 9, absolutely loves it. So you see all these different kind of houses. This is how I play it. Sometimes, I don't know if you're like me, we kind of make up our own games in our own house just to make it work for us. We go around in the clockways or however you want to go, and you draw a card. There's a stack of cards. This says green. And do I have any dog houses that are green? Well, this one is green, and this one is green. So then you get your little puppy, and you put the puppy in the dog house until you get 3 in a row. And it's really fun because it has like the star. They can find the star like right here. And it also does like the background. So this is a striped dog house. And it's really good to me for the kiddos to recognize shapes, color, patterns of kind of how the print is. Super fun. Super fun. Highly, highly recommend it. I'm not really sure what these 2 dogs do, but how we do it is whoever's next will pass this one, and then whoever has it will have it. If that makes sense, so then everybody can kind of keep in touch as to who is up next. It's by Cranium, and again, that is Puppy Pal Bingo. Super duper cute, and love it. So I'm also going to move over to another one of my favorites. I apologize, I got to put these up because if not, they'll fly. Ziploc bag. It's the way to go with a lot of games, I find. Is the Squeaky... It's called the Sneaky Snacky Squirrel. I always call it the Squeaky Squeaky Squirrel, which I should stop that because it's not its name. But highly recommend it, especially for these fine motors. And here's why. It comes with this super fun little squirrel that you squeeze the acorns. You will spin this lovely spinner. And the object of the game is to fill all your acorns up with the right correct color. So if you spin and let's say you land on... Well, that one's sad. Lose a turn. Let's say red. So you go, woo, squirrel's going to get a red one. So you go down in here and you get these little red acorn. And then you put it in your little stump right here. It is tricky. It's not the easiest tool, but it's a great fun tool. And then you just keep going. Super fun. Super cute. Highly recommend it. Another tool. I'm going to say this. Another tool for whenever your kiddos get older and they just have really fine... They just have poor fine motor skills because my sweetheart does, and I try not to ever make her feel like she's left out. So anytime we play cards, I really, really highly recommend, like this is to get these card holders. These also come in handy for your kiddos who are 3 or 4 and they're still trying to figure out and they want to be included and they can't hold it, and highly recommend them. So cool. Also, it just makes me feel like Emma feels like she's more into it. So she also likes to play Uno. And this just helps her be able to hold it. Makes her feel big, like she's a big kid. Highly recommend doing that. Let me think. Do I have any other cool toys to show you that I think is a great fine motors? Because these are really my main fine motor skills that I think are great. This one is really fun. I got this one from a friend. It may be really hard to find. It's by Lakeshore. And it's super cute. It's a little dog, and it comes with a dog bowl with these bones and a really cool tweezer. If you can't find this game, you can always implement by just getting kids' tweezers and making your own dog bones, whether you tape a bunch of Q-tips together or something, and maybe make a paper bag and a hole in a paper bag or something more sturdy, and just feed them. Might be more fun. I know a lot of people can, oops, didn't do well. I know a lot of people also do the gallon milk jug thing. That's real fun too, where you just get the clothespin and you put it in there as well. Let me think, is there anything else that I'm missing? I don't think so. I think those are all my main fine motor games that I really like, that are really great for younger kids and kiddos who's just going to be always young at heart, because I have a daughter who's going to always be younger at heart. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if there's any games out there that you know, please do comment, share, let me know, because I just might go get that game, add it to my collection. You take care. Don't forget to smile.